Hello, lovely people, and welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie, and this is Evolve Chit. It's my little corner of the world where I like to talk about spirituality, metaphysical stuff, universal laws, and psychology. So I wanted to provide a little bit of an energy update today, and there was a topic that came to mind while I was actually recording some other content, and it was the phrase that came to mind was, "What happened to you?" So I kind of wanted to look into that energy of what, not so much of what happened to you, but how you're evolving from what happened to you. So, and this goes back to the question, what I was recording was around healing our trauma and looking at things in a more honest way about experiences or beliefs that have fashioned our mindsets and the way in which we interact with the world. So that's what this is coming from, because that's the topic that I was recording about, and it just made me think like, well, what happened to us that got us there, and how do we acknowledge that shadow stuff, and then those beliefs and perceptions and mindsets, they are how they're what we operate out of. So I wanted to take a look at, as you are on your path of self-discovery or deeper self-discovery, and you're looking at different patterns or thoughts and belief systems that have served you up until this point that you're finding may no longer serve you. So this is perhaps a part of a spiritual awakening that you're having, or a deepening into your self-discovery. So I was shuffling the cards. I'm using two different decks today, and one is the Wisdom Oracle, or Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, and the other is the Angels of Abundance Oracle by Doreen Virtue. I think there's another contributor. Oh, and Grant Virtue, Doreen and Grant Virtue. So I laid out the Wisdom of the Oracle cards first, and they have some really great archetypes and symbolism. And then on top of each card, I shuffled for a matching or a corresponding Abundance Angels Oracle deck, or Angels of Abundance Oracle deck. So I laid these out, and 6 cards came out. They just all came flying out, and I was like, all right, these are the messages. So I have 2 cards that are associated with energies that you are emerging from, that are perhaps represent your most recent past. Or you might still have one foot in, but you're having a deeper realization. Energies that you're moving into and may start to feel a little bit like of a steadier footing. So that's the second group. And then finally, the outcome of where your awareness is at right now, and what you are energetically moving towards. So these are the cards that we're going to look at today. So the first set of cards here. So the first card that came out was Regeneration. And I got real excited when I saw that, and I thought, wow, this really is going to be a kick-ass reading. What I saw this as is that, you know, we are constantly regenerating. We're constantly shedding our skin. We're still us, like we're still who we are at our core. Our bodies may change, our mindsets may change, the things that we do may evolve, and so on, relationships, what have you. Things regenerate. And you're recognizing that just like anything else in life, that you too can evolve your thinking. You can evolve your mindset, and you don't have to stay stuck somewhere. And you're seeing that, and more consistently doing the work, which again, laughed pretty hard when the Doreen Virtue Oracle card, the Angels of Abundance card, came out for that one, and it says do the work. And this is the angel guidance. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. So how appropriate is that? And sometimes, like, we're doing the work anyway. So you're putting the energy into what your current mindset may be, or if you reflect on your past mindset and you could see some growth, there was still an evolution going on. It's like muscle memory. If you work out, you know that if you want to increase muscle, that you need to constantly challenge that muscle. So it's just like that. Managing your mindset is like lifting weights. So you're recognizing that it's not just enough for you to know about this, you need to employ it, you need to put it into practice. So the next card that's associated with that more recent energy that you're emerging from is going the distance. And what I love about this in the regeneration is that you're seeing this, that, that things are worthwhile, that you are worthy of going the distance. You are worthy of putting that effort into yourself and achieving and experiencing what you desire. And mostly, I feel that it's an awareness around your vibration and your mindset, that you're realizing this, that, you know what, I'm doing this anyway, and it really is worthwhile for me to invest in this and put in the work. So the Angels of Abundance card that came out with it is moonlighting. And that is, you can start, this is great, you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. So soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So what I like about this, it's not necessarily just about a career, but if that resonates for you, then by all means, take that as confirmation. But what I like about that is that you're seeing that while you're maybe, working on your current inner monologue, that soundtrack that you have playing, and you might still have some limiting beliefs that come up, but you're working on it, and you're just, continuing to put in the effort and flip those thoughts, flip that script. So this is really awesome. What I love about this is that it's overall summarizing the recent energies, and the energies that you might be emerging from are of recognizing that you can regenerate, that you can evolve your consciousness, that you can change the way that you're operating, and that doing the work is going to pay off because you're worth it. And again, you're doing this stuff anyway, so why not conspire in your favor? So let's take a look at the energy of the next set of cards here. So what I have here in the middle, the Wisdom of the Oracles card is mending. And it's a really lovely picture of two young girls, and they're knitting together like a banner, and it's really pretty. So what I love about that is, again, it's more about taking this great foundation that you already have and strengthening it. So and putting the flourishes and putting the embellishments on it that are yours, that you want to experience, because this is your world, this is your reality, and you can decorate it as you like. So again, all this awareness that you've been having, and reinforcing your foundation and mending your fences and building your bridges that are getting you closer to your end result, and being able to experience and feel more of that higher vibrational alignment. You're putting in the work. The Angel of Abundance card is employment change. So, and again, I don't necessarily see this about your just a career path, but that you're actually employing the techniques, the knowledge, the wisdom that you have acquired, and you continue to acquire as you are on your path of self-discovery, and you're putting that into yourself. So the angel wisdom is, your career path is leading you to a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Reinforcement and acknowledgement, if you're looking for it, that the energy and effort that you're putting into building your new reality and creating your new reality is paying off, and that you're supported and guided on your path. So the next card with this is Milk and Honey, and a really beautiful image. And what I love about this is that it's a reminder to soothe. When we think about milk and honey, I always think about some luxurious skincare products or other things that are intended to be self-indulgent and encourage us to take care of ourselves. So this is a reminder that while you're doing these things to evolve your mindset, it is just as important to take care of your physical self and indulge and nurture yourself. And another part of this too is, as you're doing these exercises or your ritual, The Angel of Abundance Oracle card is visualize abundance in all forms. And the angel message is God gave you such a great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. And what I like about this combination is that it's a reminder that while you're doing these things to nurture yourself and take care of yourself, that another part of this can be managing your mindset and visualizing abundance and visualizing while you're doing your routines, things that you want to experience more of in your life, and using that as an opportunity to reinforce your mindset, to reinforce your intentions and your affirmations. You are worthy of taking care of yourself. You are worthy of having beautiful skin. You are worthy of having beautiful hair and a beautiful smile. Those things that we sometimes take advantage of, or some people get kind of hung up in their looks. So just remember that you are beautiful in every way, and wherever you are in your individual journey. And then the last column of cards I have here are energies that I feel are around where you see your outcomes and what your vision is focused on now. And the Wisdom of the Oracles card is poised. And this is great because I feel that as you are emerging through what you are coming out of in your more recent past, and the energy that you are stepping into and finding a little more balance in, one of the lessons or aha moments that you're going to have out of this is that, life really is about resilience. And as you continue to focus on your mindset, your energy, your lane, you see that you can remain poised in just about every situation. So, and it's not necessarily just about, everything's, always perfect and everything's always, happening, and I have no worries. And that's actually a great mindset to have, because life does happen and sometimes crazy stuff can happen. But this is where that resilience and poise is going to allow you to better respond rather than react out of a push-pull kind of energy, or a good or bad energy. You're just looking at things as what they are, and you're becoming a little more prepared, both mentally and emotionally, to be able to better handle things as they come up. So this is awesome, because the Angels of Abundance card that came out on top of this is ask for your needs to be met. And the angel message is, God and the angels can come to you, and only you, if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. So if you're somebody who sometimes has a hard time asking for help, or being clear on what your needs are, this is a reminder that you can speak them to your higher self, to your higher power, to celestial energies, or what have you. So it is okay to ask for help. We can't do everything, we can't know everything, and help oftentimes comes in a variety of ways, shapes, and forms. So you can start by being clear on what your intentions are, and practicing any type of affirmation or prayer or mantras or whatever you'd like to call it, to call upon the universal energies, forces, to keep you focused and guided on your path. And then finally, the last card we have here in the reading is Observer. And what's so cool about this is that as you have navigated and continue to navigate on your path, and these emerging energies of regenerative power, and you're stepping into your creator power, and you're seeing more and more that you have that capacity, and you're putting this into action, and you're building your foundation, and you're mending your fences, and you're taking care of yourself, and you're acting in more resilient ways because you're coming from a more consistent place of non-attachment and resilience. You're asking for support and guidance, and you're grateful for the experiences and things that are coming up in your reality, so you can determine what's for you and what's not for you. And then you are the observer. And you often hear this in a lot of the content that we consume from different law of assumption coaches or mindset coaches, that how do you become more of an observer of your situation? So in a way, that's the soul. So the soul is the constant presence. Our mind is the soundtrack, the computer that keeps this body running. Our body is our physical self. It's the machine that allows us to move around. So the observer is the soul. So as you continue to employ all of these mindfulness approaches and continue to connect more deeply with who you are at your core, you will see more and more that the soul is the observer of the experience. The soul is the observer of your thoughts, the emotions that you're feeling internally. And the Angels of Abundance card that is on top of that one, sever vows of poverty. And here's the angel message. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. And as you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. And what I love about that card, you could take that as being very literal, financial poverty, but I take it as a broader term of poverty or lack, and meaning that now is the time that you are stepping into your power to end and put an end to a lot of the ancestral baggage that we have been carrying with ourselves and within us for generations. So this is more than just financial poverty. It is when it comes to just equality and fairness and liberty and opportunities for all, including you. So much of what you are here to do is on an individual level, but we know how loudly that can resonate in a collective way. So this is a reminder that you do have it within you to collapse the duality, to bring about a more fair and balanced society, and it all starts with what's going on inside of you. So I think this is a great place to wrap up our reading, and I would like to encourage you to check out my website, evolvechit.com, and go to the Get Started section to download the free 7-Day Mindset Reset ebook. And it's just simple exercises and tips and tricks on how you can get clear on who you are and all the awesomeness that you bring to this world. So this way, you're always showing up as your best self. And I'd like to remind you that you are loved, you are needed, you are necessary. So step into your power. And until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and good vibes through your journey. Bye.